Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Storyist. Today, you will be hearing the story of a little girl who gave a garbage man a gift. After a few days, the garbage man made her an incredible surprise. Watch until the end of the video to know what happened and what the garbage man gave the little girl. Cassie is a young, fine-looking girl who lives in a small town with her parents and two younger sisters. Her father works at an office just across the bridge, close to where she and her two little sisters go. As the eldest, she is in charge of looking after her sisters every time they walk from their house to their school, while her father guides them and leads the way. Cassie's life isn't fancy, nor something that you can call comfortable. Her father's income is just enough to send them to school and to bring home food on their table. Their food is never fancy either. Her clothes seem tight and under her size as well, because she had the same clothes since she was 5, and now that she is 7, the clothes won't fit anymore. Nevertheless, she still wears them because they don't have the luxury to buy new ones. Her mother stays at their home all day accepting laundry services just to add extra income into the household. Cassie's life, though, may be poor, but their family is very rich with love, and they are always happy. The way to her school and to her father's office is miles away from their home. They have no car or bicycle to take them, so their only choice is to walk. Commuting isn't an option as well, because passenger buses are not allowed to travel inside the small town, and taxi cabs are way too expensive for their everyday travels. In order to ignore the tiredness of the travel, they tell each other stories from the past day. That is their way to bond as a family and to keep themselves from feeling tired. Along their way, just before they cross the bridge, Cassie always spots Mr. Garbage Man near the bridge's edge. The garbage man is never late. Sometimes Cassie will see him at the middle of the bridge, but that would only mean they are earlier than usual. Most times she will meet him a few meters from the bridge, which means they are already late for school and for her father's work. Every time she sees the man, she waves at him and shouts, "Hi, Mr. Garbage Man!" Then the garbage man will wave and shout back. He calls her Cassie, and he knows her family. The garbage man has been Cassie's friend since their family moved to town. During the weekdays, she'll see him in the morning collecting garbage by the bridge. During weekends, she'll wake up to his voice while chatting with her parents. Growing up in a loving family, her parents always taught her that the only time she is allowed to look at her neighbor's bowl is not to see if they have as much as her, but to see if they have enough. And if they don't have enough, her parents have always reminded her to pour them up until there is enough for everyone. She knows too well that both of them don't have enough, so she tries her best to make the garbage man smile in order to keep his bowl full of happiness. One morning, while walking to her school, Cassie spots the garbage man again and waves at him, as always. He waves and smiles back while carrying a huge white sack. "What's inside your bag, Mr. Garbage Man?" she asks. The man smiles and opens the huge sack. Cassie's eyes widen at the sight of the countless miniature toys that are all broken and have lost all their shine. "Why do you have so many toys? Are you Santa Claus?" she curiously asks. The garbage man laughs at her. "You silly kid. I'm giving this to my kid," he replies. Cassie is confused for a while because she didn't know that he had a child. She wonders so many things about the garbage man's child and if she can play with him or her someday. That's when she realized the garbage man always collects broken and dirty toys. She feels sad soon after, realizing that the garbage man's kid cannot experience the joys of having new toys. She doesn't have that many toys herself either, but she has never played with a broken toy before. Cassie becomes determined to earn money so she can give the garbage man a proper toy for his little one, a toy that normal children play with. Her father tells her she can help with the household chores in exchange for a few cents. Dedicated enough, she washes the dishes, cleans the backyard, looks after her sisters, and does her assignments, and even makes her own bed. Not long after, she manages to earn and save some pennies that will be enough for her to buy a new toy. The next morning, she comes across the garbage man and asks him what gender his child is. Upon learning his child is a girl, Cassie immediately goes to the town's largest toy store to buy a pink doll. She is delighted and excited at the same time to give the garbage man an even bigger smile. Growing up in a simple life, that's all that Cassie has ever cared for: her neighbors, smiles, and laughter. Saturday came and Cassie got up early to surprise the garbage man. She prepares the gift by wrapping it in a festive wrapper with a huge font that says, "Smile!" Before the garbage man knocks on the door, she positions herself in front of it. As the knocks came, Cassie opens it and is surprised to see the garbage man holding a little girl's hand who is too shy to show her face from hiding behind her father. Cassie learns that it is the little girl's birthday, and they are about to eat out. Cassie cannot believe the coincidence. She excitedly gives her gift to the garbage man, and his happiness can't even be painted. He starts to tear up, saying how much the gift meant to his daughter, and he gives it to his daughter. The little girl starts crying too. She learns that the girl has never played with a real toy before because they had no money to buy one. The two leave Cassie's home with teary eyes and bright smiles on their faces. Cassie looks on as the two walk along the suburbs, and she watches how tight the little girl hugs her new doll. After a week, someone comes knocking on Cassie's door. It is Saturday, and while eating her cereal, she knows too well that it is the garbage man. She immediately runs towards the door and opens it, only to be surprised by what she saw. Her mouth is agape, while her eyes glisten as she looks on the wooden cart with wheels positioned in front of her. It has its own makeshift steering wheel and 3 chairs atop, just enough for her and her sisters to sit on. It has ribbons all over it and cut out words that spell "Thank you." Then the garbage man and his daughter come out from behind the cart. "Is this for me?" she asks excitedly. The garbage man and his daughter smile at her and nod in synchronization. "I know walking for miles is exhausting, so I made you a wheel cart so you can take your sisters anywhere without having to walk," he replies. Cassie can't contain her happiness and runs towards the man. She gives him a hug, and the little girl takes out a pink doll from her bag. "Maybe we can play with this doll and drive her around," she says in a friendly tone. Cassie excitedly puts the doll on her new wheel cart, and the two little girls ride it up and down their small little town. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.